Before we start, I just want to say the reason why the camera's in black and white is because it's a really old camera and all the colours are messed up on it, so that's why it's in black and white. Anyway, so I personally can't wait for Beyond No Reason to come on to Steam, but I also think it's not ready right now. In this video, I'll take you through the Steam roadmap that the devs have kindly put on the website, which you're looking at, but people don't seem to know that it's here. You get a lot of questions in the Discord of people saying when's it going to be ready, and no one ever checks the website. And also give a couple of reasons why I really want the game to become a big success, but some of the problems I faced as a new player when I was trying to play the game. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so this is a bunch of problems I faced when I was first trying to play the game. I found out about the game from Winter Gaming TV. I was watching the battles. I thought it was really cool. I wanted to download it and play it, so I downloaded the launcher, and when you would come to this screen, it wouldn't go past part 3 of 6. And I raised a ticket about it, and I was given a bunch of advice about turning my antivirus off and making sure I wasn't using a VPN. I wasn't doing any of those things, and that didn't fix it, and I actually gave up on trying to play the game for a while. And what fixed it for me was I had IPv6 enabled on my router, which is supposedly better than IPv4, but it just gives me nothing but problems. I turned it off and I was able to play the game. Obviously, you don't want that happening to new players, because I really wanted to play the game, but I left it for months because I couldn't fix that initial problem where lots of people, if it's on Steam, they're not going to put up with that. Another problem I had is I have to run it as an administrator to get the game to play. They let me launch the launcher with a normal double click, but if I don't run it as administrator, the game won't work. It won't let me log in or anything. So yeah, that was one problem I faced and it needs fixed. Another problem that I noticed is the servers seem to like die when we get around 3,000 players, like on the late nights, prime times on the weekend. If we go on the Beyond No Reason server here, whoops, don't open that, and scroll down to the bottom, like currently we can see you've got 1,271, so it's not a problem. But sometimes I'll do a long day at work, you know, I get up at 6 in the morning, I come home like 6, 7 at night, and I just want to relax, and then I can't log into the game, can't play a game, and it's super frustrating. It's something to do with I believe it's something to do with the ancient netcode that the Spring engine runs on, which runs the game, and it needs completely rewriting, which I imagine is going to take a long time. Someone said something about making instances or shards of the server, which would mean we would technically be playing an identical game, and then they would have to merge the databases. That doesn't seem like a long-term fix, especially if you have to do it every 3,000 players. So I'm hoping that the netcode gets written relatively quick, or quicker, I don't know, as fast as they can, reasonably, so new players don't have that problem. And also, people on Steam, they won't put up with that. If they double click a game and they can't play, they're never coming back. Alright, another problem that I faced when I was a new player was there's no official matchmaking. Like, all the rules and regulations of each game are just up to the players, which I find quite annoying, especially when you're a low OS or brand new, like, one Chev player. You'll have, like, there, look at this lobby here, it'll say Supreme Noobs, right? So if we join it, like, this guy's 33 OS. Anyone who's above 16 is above average on the OS. So the vast majority of this game aren't noobs, and there needs to be lobbies for new players so they're not just getting smashed and flamed. If you're in a noob lobby like this and you're over like 20 OS, you're pretty much just seal clubbing, and, like, you know, that's fine. But also, like, imagine you're this guy, 3 Chev, doesn't have OS yet, and you're going against this guy, 23 OS. I don't know, like, he's like 50 Chev, I don't know what that is, it's silver. Like, it's not fair. You know, we need lobbies that have non-player made restrictions, so new players can play with new players, and intermediate players play with intermediate players, and pro players play with pro players. Alright, the roadmap. Alright, so on the roadmap, you can get on this link here, I'll put it in the description. you can see that there's like a traffic light system. So we have not started, work in progress, almost ready, and ready. And then below that we have like subcategories. We have internationalization, that's a hell of a word, gameplay, graphics, sound, mapping, engine, the new client, and a middleware server. I don't know what that is, but it's there. And then you have a bunch of things here that's a must. So basically, to get the game onto Steam, these have to be done on every single category. The other things, as you can see, should be done or would be nice to be done, but at a minimum we need these things to be done. And if you notice that most of the things aren't in the green state, so these musts, none of them are at the green state yet. We go into gameplay, none of them are at the green state yet. Keep going down. Graphics, SFX are pretty much there for the musts. Mapping, pretty much there. Engine, halfway maybe, got one finished. I didn't even know you could change resolution, so that's new to me. The new client, a lot of stuff being done. And middleware server, a lot of stuff to be done. I think this is the look, matchmaking, that's what I was just talking about before. I'm looking through the things, and this is a big one, a must. Seamless first play experience. This is what I was describing earlier. It's hard to get the game, it's hard to get it to run. So that's like, there's a lot of these things that aren't simple fixes, and they're going to take some time. I would imagine we're talking years, but I'm not an expert. I don't know. What do you think? Put in the comments if you got any sort of idea on these type of things, because I can't code, I can't do anything like that. I don't know how long it takes. But as you can see, there's a lot to be done. But if you follow the devs YouTube channels, such as, I believe this is PTAC, not sure, hope he doesn't mind me showing a thumbnail of this video, but if you click this video, I'm not going to click it in case it gets copyright claim or something, I don't know. You can see the amount of work that gets done over time by the day, and it's super busy, and like there's a lot of people behind the scenes doing a lot of work. And the game's open source. If you have any sort of coding knowledge, or you can help in some way, you can go onto the GitHub, and you can click on this bit here which says issues, and you can have a look through them and see if there's any things that you can fix. If you can fix them, you can submit it, and it'll be helping the game get towards that Steam release. I'd like to know what you guys think is the biggest hurdle standing between this game going to Steam and becoming a success. What you have the most problems with, and your estimates, or what you think how long it would take to get there, because I'm really looking forward to having a much larger player base, just having more people playing this game, because it's really fun, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not even an RTS player, I'm an FPS player, I always have been, but this game is really fun, and it's got me hooked, and I really want it to succeed. So leave your thoughts in the comments, and leave a like if you want. That helps me make videos, keeps me motivated. And yeah, have a nice day, take it easy, and peace.